Okay, let's talk about a feeling that almost everyone has had, but we rarely talk about it. It's that weird, sinking feeling you get in your gut when someone tells you that you have to go have fun.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's that mandatory office holiday party, or maybe a team-building retreat, or that compulsory family birthday dinner. The invitation shows up, and instead of feeling excited, you just feel this wave of dread.
And it's so easy to turn that inward and blame yourself. To think, ugh, am I just antisocial? Am I not a fun person? But the real reason you feel that resistance, it's actually much deeper, and honestly, way more fascinating. And trust me, it has nothing to do with you being a party pooper.
So, let's unpack that feeling. We're going to get right into the psychology behind why being ordered to have a good time can feel like the absolute least fun thing in the entire world.
First things first, let's be super clear about this. That feeling of wanting to bail on a mandatory event, it is not a sign that there's something wrong with you. Nope, it's a completely normal, deeply hardwired human reaction.
So what's actually going on inside our brains when we're hit with this kind of social pressure? Well, this is where the science gets really cool.
It all comes down to this one powerful concept called psychological reactance. It's just a fancy term for that instant, almost rebellious urge we get to do the opposite of what someone is trying to force us to do. And look, this isn't just about being an introvert who'd rather stay in. Even the biggest extrovert on the planet feels this. It's like our brain's built-in alarm system, and it's there to protect our freedom.
And the way it kicks in is surprisingly simple. Here's how it works. First, an obligation is presented. You must come to the company picnic. Right away, your sense of autonomy, your freedom to choose what you do with your own time, it feels like it's under attack. And your brain's immediate knee-jerk reaction? To push back, to resist. It's basically the adult version of a toddler defiantly screaming no for no other reason than to prove they're the one in charge of their own decisions.
And that right there is the absolute heart of it. The resistance you're feeling, it has almost nothing to do with the party itself, or the people, or even the promise of free food. It's a defense mechanism, plain and simple. Your mind is just defending your fundamental human need to feel like you're in control of your own life.
Okay, so this is where the contrast gets incredibly sharp. It's the night and day difference between being forced to socialize and actually choosing to do it.
Think about it. On one side, you've got obligation. This puts you into a state of performance. You feel like you're on a stage, acting out the role of the happy, engaged employee, and that is so draining. But on the other side, you've got choice. When you choose to go see your friends, it's authentic, it can be spontaneous, and it's genuinely energizing. It could be the exact same activity, but the experience is totally different. The only thing that changed was your freedom to choose.
And really, it all boils down to this. We are social creatures for sure, but what we're wired for is genuine, authentic connection. We are not wired to perform social duties or to just check off boxes on a corporate calendar.
So what do we do with this knowledge? Well, understanding this psychology gives us the power to completely reframe how we look at our own social needs. It's a chance to stop judging ourselves and, actually start understanding ourselves.
So what does this all mean for you? Well, for starters, it means your need for control over your own time, it's completely valid. It means it is 100% okay to prefer social events that you actually choose to go to. And maybe the most important thing, this understanding allows you to finally let go of that nagging social guilt. You're not antisocial for dreading that mandatory happy hour. You are profoundly pro-authenticity. And that is the real power here. Once you get the why behind your own resistance, you can stop fighting against it, and you can start working with it. You can make choices that will actually honor your need for both genuine connection and your own autonomy. Maybe that means connecting with coworkers on your own terms, or just telling yourself, okay, I'll go for an hour, which gives you back a sense of control. It's all about managing your social life without all that guilt attached.
So I'll just leave you with this one thought to chew on. Now that you know about the psychology of choice and our deep need for authenticity, what's one social rule or obligation out there that you just wish you could completely rewrite?